Hello, everyone, and welcome to our session, If I Could Be. Okay, this session is all about your imagination and using if statements and clauses. All right, so it's time for us to start our lesson. When you're ready, come on in. Once again, my name is Carissa, and I'll be your teacher for this hour. Okay, so if you have your verbal aid ticket, come on into the class, and if not, you're welcome to view our class. Hello, Martin. How are you today?
Very good. What about you?
Oh, doing pretty good, thanks.
Beautiful.
Yes, I'm enjoying my coffee.
Yeah. Where are you from? Sorry. From
I
United States, I suppose.
Yes, I'm from the United States. I'm from the state of Ohio. So that's kind of like the mid. It's kind of going toward the west, but it's yeah. So
And the West. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like the northwest in the middle.
I know you have a different idea of coffee compared compare with Italian, compare with the European people.
Really? So what concept of coffee do you have?
I probably the same one as the Australian people. I spent 1 year of my life in Australia, so I see a really different coffee in Australia.
Really? Well,
Really,
tell me about that.
a really long coffee, about half liter of coffee with the milk, with completely different. In Italy, we drink a really short coffee. It's like
Mhm.
espresso, but it's not your espresso. It's it's
Uh,
completely different.
okay. So do you I'm sorry, are you a coffee drinker?
It's not my priority, but I like it sometimes.
Okay.
It's
So
not
what
one of my it's not one of my priorities. It's not one of my reason of life anyway.
Okay. All right. So what do you drink in the morning?
Just milk.
Just milk.
Just
Okay.
milk, a couple of biscuits. Anyway, a sweet breakfast.
Okay. All right. So you prefer a sweet breakfast with a
I prefer
glass of
sweet
milk.
breakfast. Somebody
Okay.
thinks that the sweet breakfast make you fat, but it's not my case at the moment.
Okay. Well, enjoy that. Yeah. So here in the United States, sometimes we do prefer a sweet breakfast. There are lots of donut shops,
Yeah,
and
donut. I know. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, donuts are good. And actually, a couple of days ago, I had a donut. There's a bakery that I love here in my hometown that you can't find this bakery anywhere else.
Yeah.
So, and they make the best glazed donuts. So I had to have one.
Yeah, probably depend on what kind of day you are having. If you are having a day with a large amount of energy to spend energy to do maybe youth work or something else, maybe you can
Hmm.
eat something fat in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely not the breakfast of champions, but
Yeah,
it sure tastes good.
fair enough.
All right, very good. Well, once again, Martine, welcome to class. I'm gonna
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm gonna just go ahead and welcome your other classmates. Okay, so hi Carolina, how are you doing?
Hi, Carissa.
Yes, I can hear you now. You sounded a bit distant. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's good to see you again. How have you been?
I'm fine.
Good, good. Anything new and exciting happening for you?
Uh, today, no. I am. Uh, Now it's 9 a.m. here. I'm taking
Mm-hmm.
my breakfast, so the day hasn't begun yet for me.
Oh, I see. Okay. So that's nice. So are you having a sweet breakfast?
Um, Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Are you eating anything sweet for breakfast?
Today I eat some kind of bread that here in Brazil we call tapioca with cheese,
Mm-hmm.
milk, and
Mm-hmm.
with coffee.
Okay. All right. So you're a coffee drinker now. Do you drink small coffees or do you drink a large coffee?
Oh no, I drink a small coffee because I have a gastritis.
Gastritis.
I just drink coffee when I have to when I am with when I have to wake up.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's yes. I do the same, something similar. In the mornings, that's one of the first things I do. I just go and make my coffee, and just the smell of it helps me to wake up as well. And then once I drink it, I add my cream and my sugar, and it helps me ease into the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some mornings it's not easy to wake up.
Oh no.
All right, very good. Well, Carolina, thanks for joining us. It's great to see you again. All right, and let's welcome Paco. Hello, Paco. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. And you, teacher?
Oh, I'm doing good today. I've had, actually, so I'll show you my coffee cup. So I'm just drinking coffee this morning, so I'm doing good. And don't be alarmed. It wasn't full. I just drank half of this cup this morning.
What time is it where you are?
It is 8:08.
8. Oh. Here is 1 p.m. No, 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Oh, yes. Yeah, so I got up this morning at 5:45 and started making my preparations for today. Once I finish my classes, then I go out and do volunteer work, so I have to be ready because someone's going to come and pick me up. So I had to get my breakfast together, my lunch, get washed up and dressed, and be ready and perky for my verbaling classes.
Okay.
All right, very good. Well, good. Paco, thank you and welcome to class. Excuse me.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
I better take another sip of my coffee. Okay, and so I'd like to welcome Alessia once again. So good. So now that we've talked about the Great Escape, now we're going to change our topic just a little bit. Okay, and let's see, I also want to welcome Alejandro once again. Alejandro, welcome.
Hello, teacher. I just finished to do something.
Oh, good, good. So were you able to finish it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Okay. And then let's see. Eduardo, welcome to class. How are you today, Eduardo?
Thank you. All today lazy.
Today is a lazy day. Oh, that's nice. I wish I could take a lazy day, Eduardo, but I can't do it. So are you off of work today?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
But today no work, no school, no gym, nothing. Only study at my home.
That's nice. Well, enjoy your lazy day, Eduardo. Enjoy it. Okay. All right, guys. Very good. Well, as you know, my name is Carissa, and I'm from the United States. I think I mentioned that to Martine. I'm from the state of Ohio. So right now I'm visiting friends and family in the States, but normally I live in Costa Rica. All right, guys. Well, today we are going to use our imaginations. We're going to talk about and use what we call if statements, or the imaginary or the hypothetical tense. Okay, so you're going to use words like could, would, could, and would. Okay, now just how are we going to do that? Well, I have some questions for you, and I'd like for you to answer them, and I'll take a look at your answers, and I'll help you work on your grammar and also your vocabulary if you need some vocabulary. Okay, so how is this going to work? I have 4 questions prepared for you today, and if time permits, I'll think of another question or 2. So if I were to ask you for example, if you could be any superhero, so if you could be a superhero, okay, which one would you be, and why? Now I want you to take a look at this sentence, this question. I'm sorry. I want to show you how it's structured, and then that way, when it's your turn to ask such a question, you'll be able to do that. Okay? So if you could be a superhero. Now this is hypothetical because you're using, first of all, you're using if, okay, and then you're using could be. Okay, so it's not a real situation. All right, so if you could be a superhero, comma, now here's the question. Which one would you be? Okay, so let me ask Martine. Okay, Martine, what about you? If you could be a superhero, which superhero do you think you would be?
If you could be a superhero, I would choose to be maybe a kind of superhero able to fly over the world, to see new things.
Okay, so you'd be a superhero.
Not exactly for the purpose to save the life, but pretty much to fly over to see new things, to see the world.
Okay, all right. And where would you go if you were a superhero and you could fly? Where do you think you would go?
Probably in some place where they can't fly with the plane or with the public transport, with the car.
Mm-hmm.
There's some wild place maybe in the world, the wildest place in the world probably.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you would not take public transportation. You would just fly to wherever you needed to go.
Exactly. Some place not so easy to reach with a normal transport.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Good. So we're off to a good start. Okay. And let's ask Alejandro. Alejandro, if you could be a superhero, which one would you be?
Well, I would like to be like Superman.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And so in what way do you want to be like Superman? What do you want to do?
I watched some films about Superman when I was younger, and that man was very human. No sé cómo se dice. Muy humano.
Yep, that's right. He was human.
Okay. Yeah. Only for that.
Okay, so you liked the way that he helped people. You liked his emotion, his feelings. Okay.
Yes. His powers. Sorry. I cannot to continue.
Okay. All right. Good. So you got off to a good start. Okay, Alejandro, ask one of your classmates the same question. Pick one of your classmates and ask them the question.
Okay. Vincenzo, if you could be a superhero, which one would be? Why?
Yes, I think it's the same that you have chosen, because me too. I like to help people in difficulties, and in this way, I think that Superman is the kind of hero that fits me. So yes, in this way, I would be able to help someone, people, other things. Yes, in a good way because I like it. Yes.
Now, Vincenzo, you know that Superman wore a costume. So he wore red tights and he wore a cape. Now, would you wear the same clothes as Superman?
Not specifically, and I don't think so. But important is that I can have the power to help other people. Teacher, I'm not very interested about the costume or the way the way to wear something. Yes.
So,
not naked, naturally.
well, no, I don't think superheroes. I've never seen a naked superhero. So it sounds like you would be more of a modern superhero. You would wear your normal clothes, and you would just have the power to help someone. Okay.
Get tie. Also with the tie. No.
You would wear a tie. Okay. All right, Vincenzo, choose one of your classmates and ask them the same question.
Yes, I can ask to, let me see, to Alessia. Alessia. Hi, Alessia. If you, which kind of virus do you like?
Sure. If I could be a
if you could be a scenario, yes.
Yeah, I would like to be a mix-up with like Uma Thurman in Batman when she grow up the vegetables, but obviously a good feeling and a good person, a friendly superhero. And able to grow up and speak with animals. It's a mix-up like a good god Greek and metropolitan superhero.
Okay, all right, that sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Alessia, choose a different classmate to ask that question.
Eduardo?
Yes. Hi, Alexa.
Hi. If you could be a superhero, which one would be, and why?
I agree with other people. I want to the Superman. I think only for I can to the travel. I can to the travel for in the world. I can start in very faster in different place. He's incognito too. But I think that I want Superman only for the tour travel. For example, I live in other country, not my country where I'm born, because I want go to my country and return here again. But I from Venezuela. I live in Dublin. It's very far, and the flight travel 3 days, maybe 4. But I want short distances.
Okay, so you would fly very fast and you would fly over some distances. Okay. All right. Well, that sounds good.
We have two Superman.
Yeah. I think we all like Superman.
A lot of Supermen.
Yes, that's right. Okay. All right. Eduardo. Yes, everyone wants to be Superman. Okay. Let's see. We need to hear from Paco and we need to hear from Carolina. Okay, so Eduardo, please ask Carolina which superhero she would like to be.
Hi, Carolina. If you could be a superhero, which one would be and which?
No way.
Hi, Eduardo. The first superhero that comes up to my mind is Superman 2, for a woman, because he's very strong, unbreakable, he can fly, and at the same time he's very kind with people. He helps people. I like so much that the combination. I would a superhero. I would like to be like him.
Okay, so the female version of Superman. Now you know that there actually was a character called Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yes.
I know, but I don't know about her too much. I don't know if the power of the Superman or the powers of the Superman are the same of Superman woman. The same?
Does anybody remember Wonder Woman?
No, just a little, but not too much.
Okay.
No, enough.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember what powers she had?
Yeah, she have a beautiful 17th body with blue and red. You remember?
Yes.
I like this kind of clothes.
Yeah, you know you could Google.
I remember the red boots. Yeah.
Yes.
Red boot.
Yeah, she
jumps by across the windows usually. Every time she crosses about the window or the door. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's right. She could kick down doors, and she had her super bracelets on. So yeah, so she had the big gold bracelets, and if ever someone was ever shooting at her, she could deflect. She could deflect it with her super bracelets.
Yeah.
And I remember that she could change clothes really fast. So she would, she'd have on her regular clothes, and then she'd turn around, and then she'd be Wonder Woman. She'd have on her super clothes.
Like you during the meeting.
Yeah. Yes, running after my car, chasing it down.
It's the dream of every, it's the dream of every woman. No? You change rapidly the dress. Change the dress rapidly.
Yes, that's right. If that were true, I'm sure the men of the world would be very happy about that.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, so Carolina, can you please ask Paco which superhero he would be?
Paco, if you could be a superhero, which one would be? Why?
Well, if I could be a superhero, I'd like to be an invisible man.
Okay. And why is that? Tell us why.
Mainly because to sneak into the fitting rooms of women.
Paco! Oh no! Well, Paco, then we would turn into Wonder Woman. We wouldn't let you look at us.
And, and what about Mandrake?
Oh, Paco.
I also like to be Superman.
You want to be Superman too?
But firstly, a few days being an invisible man.
I think.
What would be the first thing you would do if you could be invisible?
I know some places to go.
All right. Remember, this is a family show.
I'm not going to say here just in case.
Thank you. We appreciate that. You know, I think if I could be a superhero, I think I would be Spider-Man, maybe Spider-Woman. I like Spider-Man. I think it would be cool to, you know, to have, you know, spider webs come out of your wrists, and, you know, that you could, you know, jump from buildings and swing, and, you know, if you were falling or you needed to save someone or stop your car from rolling down a hill, you could just shoot a spider web and you could save the world.
without getting fines.
Yes, exactly.
Bungee jumping.
Yeah, I stay away from bungee jumping, but, you know, if I had the safety net of my spider webs, then, you know, maybe I would. And, you know, I could probably see beautiful, you know, just sit outside on a beautiful night and lay in my hammock of spider web and look at the stars and the moon, and so that would be fun.
Swing between two skyscraper.
Yes. I mean, I get a great view. And I would never fall and hurt myself then, because my spider webs would save me. Okay. All right, good. So our first round was very good. Okay, now this is going to be something a little bit abstract. All right, so here's my next question. If you could be something cold and refreshing. Okay, so think of cold and refreshing things. Okay, what would you be? What would you be? Think about it for a second.
A refreshing thing.
Could you write for me the question?
Yeah. Okay, so it's in the Verbaling chat, and let me put it in the other chat. Let's see. Put it in the other chat. Okay, so if you could be something cold and refreshing, what would you be? Okay.
I think Cokes.
You'd be Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Yes, I think because all people I want to drink Coca.
No, I would like to be a tropical drink. Tropical.
A tropical drink? Like
Yeah.
what kind of drink would you be, Vincent? So what kind of tropical drink?
Well, it's possible to have a lot of fruit, something like this. Yes, something with an orange juice, something like this, with different kind of fruits. Yes.
Okay, so
But very fresh, you know.
Quiz fruit.
Okay, so like orange juice. Can you think of any other fruits that you would like to mix in your tropical drink? What other fruits do you think you would mix in there?
Watermelon.
Okay. Yep, watermelon is cold and refreshing.
Ananas. No, how do you call it? Ananas. Pineapple.
Okay, so orange juice, pineapple.
Mango.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a nice mix. Can anybody think of any other fruits that you want to put in your cold tropical drink?
Mango. I don't know. Banana. No.
Okay.
Oh.
And someone said no. Okay, Eduardo doesn't like the banana idea.
Juicy.
What about coconut? Do you like coconut?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. Now, Vincenzo, would you be a tropical drink with ice, or would you be frozen?
Frozen. I prefer frozen. Frozen. Yes. Not ice. Yes.
Okay, a frozen tropical drink. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes. I
Now-
want to drink everything, but without the obstacles of the ice. Ice. I hope so. Yeah. No.
Okay. Oh, good. Eduardo says maybe he
The
wants.
ice disturb me. Disturbs me.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So no ice, but you would want to be frozen. Okay. Good. Now Eduardo says that he wants to add
Slice of lemon. Yes.
and
Little
lemon.
little slice of lemon. Yes.
Oh, okay. So let's say with a lemon garnish on the side.
Garnish.
Yeah, garnish. There it is with the lemon garnish.
And a little umbrella. Yes.
Yeah, that definitely makes it a tropical fruit drink. That's right. You have to have your umbrella. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so Paco, what about you? What would you be if you could be cold and refreshing?
Oh, well, I live in Malaga in the south of Spain. It is 32 degrees now. So I can't stop thinking about foamy cold beer.
Okay.
In a beach snack bar.
Cerveza.
Cerveza.
All people want to drink cerveza and coke.
Coke. Yeah. When people think of cold and refreshing, a lot of people think of Coca-Cola and they think of beer. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So Paco, what kind of beer would you be? Would you be a light beer or would you be a dark beer? What kind of beer would you be?
A gold beer.
Gold.
You know, a little bit. I don't know how to say in English. It's not a blonde beer, but a little stronger. You know.
Brown.
It's a toast beer as well.
It's a toast. Okay. Yeah, so it's you could say gold because some beers they do say gold.
A little bit more of alcohol, but it's something amazing.
Okay. All right. So you'd be a gold beer.
If you have it in 32 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now,
not having winter, but now.
Yeah. So, Paco, I noticed something in Costa Rica. I noticed that some people like to drink ice with their beer. They like to put ice in their beer to make it colder. Now, do you put ice in your beer or do you just drink it in a cold glass?
Ice in the beer. There are some kind of strange people in the world. Beer is, I think, to have along. Nothing but.
Perhaps they are not lovers of beer. Beer's lover. No. No. To treat the beer in this way. No, with glass, piece of glass. No, it's not good. I think.
You shouldn't treat beer that way. Yeah, it's interesting, but some people do like to put ice in their beer. No, where I'm from, people they put their glasses or mugs in the freezer.
Yes.
Then when you pull it out, it's icy cold and it's actually got frost on it, and you just pour your beer sideways. You have to the foam, so you pour it sideways, and that way you can have a really nice cold beer.
And very cold.
If the bottle is cold, you don't need the mug or the glass.
Yeah. Just the bottle. You should just drink it right from the bottle. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. So let's talk to Martin. Martin, if you could be cold and refreshing, what would you be?
I like to be maybe a refreshing rain. Maybe during the hottest day in the summer, or a refreshing rain.
Okay.
Probably everybody would be happy to see that. To see me in this case.
Yes, that's true. Everybody'd be happy to see you. That's true. Oh, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, okay. So not anything that you drink or eat, but something that you feel on your skin. Good, good. Thank you,
Yeah,
Martine.
yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Be something different. Okay, good. All right, good. Carolina, what would you be?
I think I would be a water coconut.
Coconut water.
Coconut
Okay.
water.
Uh-huh. Good, good. Okay, so why did you choose coconut water?
Because is delicious,
Mm-hmm.
and when it's cold, it's very refreshing. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Now, where I used to live in the Caribbean, I used to live in Trinidad, and in Trinidad, you could get all different types of coconuts. You could get what they would call young coconuts, where once you finish drinking the water, you cut it open, and the jelly is very soft. The white part is very soft. You could get a medium coconut, where the jelly was a little thicker or firmer, or you could get a mature coconut. And with that one, when you cut that open, then you really have to scrape it out, and you can get pieces of coconut meat.
Okay.
And that was really good. I always liked the medium, what they call jelly. They would call it medium jelly. So I would get a coconut with medium jelly, drink the coconut water, and then what they would do is they would cut a little sliver of the coconut, the outside part of the coconut, and make it like a spoon. So then you could like just scoop out the jelly with the spoon.
Oh, here in Brazil we do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have the brown coconut and the green coconut, but you can drink the water.
Ah, yeah, and they say that coconut water has a lot of vitamins and minerals as well, so it's supposed to be very healthy for you. Mm-hmm.
Does they come from different kind of coconuts?
Mm-hmm.
This color. Does this color come from different kind of coconut?
Well, I think it depends. The brown coconut, I think it's more mature, and what it is that it has like a green outer skin, if you will, and if you take
coconut's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. If you go into the store, if you have a mature coconut, then what they do is they take the outer skin off, and what's left is the brown skin.
Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, and that you can actually grate that because the jelly is really hard inside. Okay, good. We've got getting some good responses. Okay, Alessia, it's your turn. What would you be?
Ice cream, Italian ice cream. Like we have a typical, and it's like half fresh. It's not very ice. It's not very fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And with cream, it's like a cream ice, or cold chocolate.
Now you're talking. Actually, both things are really good. That Italian ice.
A cooking lesson. And everyone have a fantastic dream about food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've talked about some good foods and drinks. That's nice. So yeah, I think for me, once being in one of the beach areas in Costa Rica, that we found this shop. There's an Italian family that moved to Costa Rica, and they made set up an Italian ice business. And oh my goodness, the flavors of their Italian ice. I mean, we got some earlier in the day, and then later in the day we had to go back and get some more. It just was, it was just delicious. And it's not as heavy as ice cream, so you don't feel as bad about eating 4 scoops of the Italian ice. Because I think I really did eat 4 scoops.
Sometimes in Italy, one ice cream became my lunch because I take a lot of ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ate lots of ice cream. Yeah, it's easy to do. They had maybe about 2 weeks ago, they had the National Ice Cream Day. And yeah, it was, well, I learned about it here in Ohio, in the United States.
Hawaii.
Yeah, this is Ice Cream Day, and there's a company that's been here in Ohio and Cincinnati for, I think it's 144 years, so it's just a long time. It's called Grater's Ice Cream. I'm not sure about the date, how long they've been here, but they celebrated Ice Cream Day by having one scoop of ice cream cost $1.44.
$1. Oh.
Yeah, $1.44, and the ice cream flavors are just out of this world. One is black cherry chocolate chunk ice cream, black cherry chocolate chunk. Yeah, I just it's words can't describe how good that ice cream was. just really enjoyed that ice cream. Okay, good. Wow, this is bringing smiles to our faces, talking about being something cold and refreshing. All right, let's go to our next question, and here it is. If you could be famous for something, okay, if you could be famous for something, okay, what would you be famous for? So there's lots of famous people in the world for many different reasons. What do you think you would be famous for?
Yes.
So when anyone is ready, go ahead. Okay, Carolina, thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. So what would you be? So if anyone has an idea of what you think you would be famous for, go ahead and tell us. Okay, good. All right. How about you, Martine? What do you think you would be famous for?
Probably I like to be famous about the sport, famous for a famous sportman, for example, which is my passion.
Okay, which sport?
I suppose if somebody is famous about his passion, probably is the best satisfaction in the life.
Okay, so you would be a sports player, you'd be an athlete. Now, what kind of sport would you play? Which sport would you be famous for?
Only cycling at the moment.
Cycling?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
It's not so easy at the moment in Italy because we have a terrible weather, so I'm stuck in my house at the moment.
Oh.
Yes, I agree. Terrible weather.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were a famous cyclist, which race would you win? Which race do you want to win?
This is a pretty obvious answer for me because this Tour de France is the main cycling race in the world.
Okay, so you win the Tour de France. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Very good.
Probably this is the dream of many children or many people in the world.
Okay.
Who like cycling.
Okay, good. So we have a cyclist, a champion cyclist who will win the Tour de France. Okay.
In the future.
Maybe you will. Maybe you will win the Tour de France in the future. You never know.
I just need some doping first. But don't tell it to anybody.
Well, they have they have Photoshop, so you can always Photoshop yourself as in the winner's circle, and you can have your trophy.
Put my face in the.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you
exactly,
go.
exactly.
Who says you
The,
can't
the,
win?
the easiest way.
Yeah. Hey, there's more than one way to win the Tour de France. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? What would you be famous for?
I would be famous for something that's about an ideal, not ideal. And I like people like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, person like this because yes, I like the way they fight with his ideals. Yes,
A
because
Nobel Prize for the peace.
yes. Yes, for example, Nelson Mandela, his personality is very calm, notwithstanding all the trouble that he had, no, about he was in prison, but notwithstanding, he was always confident in order to reach his goal, no. Yes, his faith in the liberty, in the freedom of the people. Yes, I like this type of person.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. All right. So we've got a world famous cyclist. We have our peacemaker. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Anyone else think of what you would be? Okay. Paco, what about you?
I'd like to be famous for discovering how to become invisible.
What for?
No. I'd like to be famous for discovering something that would give some benefit to humankind. I don't know. What?
Invisibly poison.
Poison.
Okay.
People you don't agree, no? Poison for people you don't agree. No.
No. Okay. All right, Paco. Okay, let's ask. Let's see, Alessia. What about you?
Well, I really don't want to be a famous in my life. I prefer to realize something good and realize myself. And I think to do well for your life is just a good point. To be famous it's not. It's like a work. I don't know.
It's like work.
It's enough. It's enough, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so just the gratification of doing something good.
Yeah. In your life, in your job, for your family.
Yeah.
Go around in the world, give something good to the other people. But famous, I think I read about someone. I read a book, famous, but not a person. Or you invented something that give a great skills and grow up the life for everyone and change something really. Or now famous, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you have a very
A magician. I could be a famous magician like Houdini.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you want to be like Houdini. Okay. All right. That sounds good. Okay. And finally, Eduardo, what about you? What would you want to be famous for?
I know, I don't know. For me, it's, I don't have any famous I love because all people famous is good for you. It depends. In the football, for example, all people want to I love Messi in their.
To be Messi?
No, I don't like.
Come on.
What Messi?
Sorry.
Look, Messi.
No,
He is the best.
All the famous players want to be like Lionel Messi. Is that what Messi? Is that what you said?
You are the king of Messi.
Mess. The king of mess.
The king of mess. I think it's
A mess.
Messi.
You are a Messi king. Yeah.
It's already messy.
Messi. Those are funny. Okay, guys. Last question. Okay, now this question is a little bit different. Okay, so if you could turn into or become any animal you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one would it be? Okay. So let me give you an example. So I could say, if I could turn into any animal, I would be an eagle. I would turn into an eagle so that I could fly, so that I could soar above mountains, and I could just ride the thermals, and I could travel long distances, and I could just be majestic and beautiful flying in the sky. That's why I would want to be an eagle. And I would turn into an eagle when I needed to get away. If I was stressed and I needed to just get away, I would turn into an eagle and I would fly.
Yeah. This could be a very good question for a psychologist.
Don't worry, I'm not trying to get into your psyche, into your mind. No, but I actually really have thought about that. I thought, if I was an animal, I would be an eagle. I would soar like an eagle. I think they wrote a song about that. Fly like an eagle into the future. Yeah.
Or psychiatrist, not psychologist.
I never asked this question.
I don't think to become or coming to an animal, it's a good lucky idea, because the human people don't have a care for the animal in this world, and so it's very hard to for the animal, and just a normal and already normal the life of the animal. If you imagine the lion in the savannah country, it's very hard because every day you have to go around and kill him.
Yes, you are looking at the quality of the
animal.
So you look at the quality of life.
Lion, yes.
My rabbit is very lucky animal because she lives in a beautiful home, She have like a
very delicate
castle for a rabbit. My home is like a castle. She have a care for everyone of my family.
It's so lovable.
But in the reality, the animal we kill. We kill them. We do horrible things.
That's true.
Overall, we eat animals.
We eat them. well, the trick is not to be an animal that people like to eat.
Yeah. I don't know if animal could eat human being. Also, only lions or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we have an eagle, we have maybe a rabbit. Okay, I'm afraid to ask Paco. Paco, what do you think? What animal would you be?
Let's see.
I'm invisible animal.
We are looking at your personality, eh?
I'd like to be an eagle as well.
An eagle.
Okay.
You want to fly high.
For the same reason, as you said.
Free, high.
So okay, so I'm sorry, Paco, I didn't hear. Why would you be an eagle?
For the same reason you said. fly away sometimes, fly over the mountains, and that kind of reasons.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Good. All right. Okay, Martin.
Being able to
Feeling of-
fly and is a strong animal. It's
Mhm.
not a weak bird no, it's a strong animal.
Mhm.
I like the eagle. Yes.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful bird. Okay. All right. Good. Good. So, all right. Let's go to Martine. Martine, what about you? What would you be?
Probably I like to become a house cat.
Uh,
I understand you.
Pretty much for the same reason like the rabbit cat.
mhm.
Because he is a really easy life. Everybody snuggle me, and
Mhm.
not for the rest of my life because probably become boring probably.
Mhm.
But just for a couple of years to have a relax and that's it.
But you have an hole on the door, and you could go out and running in the park, and then in the evening come back and sleep on the sofa. Sure.
Maybe it's a good
Yeah.
solution against the boring life probably.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
To meet with the other animals.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Have a sex with
That's-
the other animals probably.
Ah! So you'll be a tomcat. Okay. All right.
Anyway, a house cat. Anyway.
Okay, so we have a house cat. All right.
Yeah.
Vincenzo, did you tell us which animal you would be?
Yes. I would like to be a little dog because I like when my dog put his head over my shoulder when I am sleeping. Yes, I want to be like him. In order to put my head over the shoulder of my master, my man that yes.
Okay.
To be always after my let's say padrone. How do you like it? I don't remember the word.
Yeah,
My
owner.
master, owner. Yes.
Yeah, your owner, your master.
Yeah, master. Yes. Because I want to be faithful.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we have to stop. Unfortunately, I'm definitely enjoying our conversation. This has been quite fun, but our time is up for this session. So thanks for coming in, and thanks for participating in our hypothetical situations, answering our questions. I think we had a really good time doing it, and you got a chance to practice using if statements and talking about hypothetical situations. All right, guys, have a great day or evening, and I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Nice day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,